Now, my name is Tan Kin Lian. Later this morning, after the media conference, I'll be walking to the election department to hand my application for the certificate of eligibility. This will be my commitment to the people of Singapore that I'm standing for election. Of course, I still require the Presidential Election Committee to give approval, and I am confident I will get that approval. Now, many people have told me over the past few weeks they want a president who can be first a voice of the people, also to be independent of the PAP government, and to safeguard their CPF savings and the national reserves. So I'd like to ask Singaporeans, give me your support, and if I'm elected, I promise you I will carry out this task diligently. Now, I come from a humble background. When I was a child, my family, 6-7 people, had to move house every few years. Later, I started work. I still live in a rented house, and 10 years later, I was fortunate to be able to afford a HDB flat, which I lived for another 7 years. Later, I moved to a condominium, and today, I have a nice but modest house. Now, although I have a car, I travel regularly on public transport, the bus, the MRT. And I'm very happy to meet people, and they recognize me. They say, Mr. Tan, it's very nice to see you on the train. But I know what it is like to be traveling in crowded transport, crowded day and night. But I'm well connected to people. Many of them engage me through the social media, through the internet. They visit my blog and Facebook, and they send emails to me. So I believe that I can understand the aspirations and the difficulties of the people, and I can be their voice. Now, I am independent of the PAP government because I have never been a minister, neither a member of parliament. So I'm therefore not associated with the past policies of the PAP. Indeed, people who knows me read about the letters I write to the newspaper, giving views that are different, alternative views, how to make life better for the people of Singapore. So if I have the chance to be the president, I will be able to bring alternative views, and I believe that this will be useful to find solutions that are best for the people. I will work with the government. The government is also elected by the people. They got a good mandate. But it's good to have an alternative view so that we can get better solutions. Now, also, many people tell me that they are worried about their CPF savings and also about the national reserves. Now, I have the financial knowledge and the experience to bring to the office of the president. I have nurtured a life insurance company for 30 years, looking after the savings of over 1 million policyholders, managing assets of $17 billion. And I like to bring this experience to the office of the president in looking after the savings of all Singaporeans. Now, we all know that the decisions that need to be made by the president will be difficult. But I will bring to this decision-making my personal values. And I have got these 5 values which I will share with you. These were the values that guided me when I ran a large insurance company for 30 years. They are the values of honesty, fairness, positive attitude, courage, and public service. So with this as the moral compass, I should be able to handle the decisions that have to be made, because I find these values to be very helpful, and I hope that they are values that many Singaporeans share. Indeed, after I make my announcements about these values, many Singaporeans tell me, and they remind me, Mr. Tan, please state these values because we like them. So I'm happy that they are quite well shared by Singaporeans. I also want to run for president as a public service. Now, I do not need to receive a large salary, and I will pledge that I will donate at least 50% of the salary towards charity and other worthy causes. So I'd like to ask for Singaporeans, give me your support, and together let us build a better future for all Singaporeans. I would now like to ask my helpers to distribute the message that I've just announced, and after that I pass to Albert to moderate the question and answer session.